What you fighting for is less than what I'm fighting for, Oos. I'm not overlooking you. Gunther, I know what you're capable of. Not overlooking you, Oos. I know you in and out, man. Okay?
That was Main Event Jey Uso, a.k.a. Yeet Boy, a.k.a. only the main event when he's working with real stars like Logan Paul. Now, look, I don't like to be a hater. That's not what I'm here to do. But what we have on our screen is a world's champion. So I have to be objective about this. I can't let it slide and just ignore it like a lot of people do. And I can't go, oh, well, he's still learning or working his way up. He's been here 15 years, and now he's a world's champion. He's not toiling on the mid-card where he should be, trying to work his way up where you can go, yeah, he's coming along. I mean, he's got work to do, but he'll get there. No, 15 years in the business, world champion, supposedly a main eventer, and he can't fucking talk. He can't talk. Bro can't say words. I'm trying to be as objective as possible here. I swear to God, every week I tune in to watch Raw and I try to judge Jey Uso with a fresh pair of eyes because obviously tons of people love Jey Uso. He's over as fuck. But to me, all I ever see is an entrance. Now let's look at the good things for Jey Uso before we get into knocking him some more, right? Bro has charisma dripping all over the place. If he didn't talk at all, he would have the charisma. He's got the drip, man. So I'll give him that. And I think that's something that a lot of people are attaching to. Charisma is, it's infatuating, right? Like people tend to cling to people that have that kind of charisma. He's got a great entrance, right? He gets the crowd going and stuff. That one Saturday night's main event with the little kid and stuff. Great. He's got the entrance. Cool. He's got a great look. I think he's a rather handsome man. I don't know if I'd butt fuck him, but he's a very handsome man. He's got the pretty little mullet. He's got the jewelry going on. You know, he's got cool tattoos. He looks like a star. But all of that ends there. The guy has shitty matches. I think the best match I've seen him in a long time was his match with Logan Paul, and even that wasn't that great. Bro can't even have a good match with his own brother. He grew up with the kid for fucking his entire life. You can't tell me they weren't wrestling in the backyard, on the couch, on the bed, on the trampoline. You can't tell me that they didn't have their whole lives to go, what would happen if we main evented or we had a huge match at WrestleMania, and then they just shit the bed. Jey Uso can't wrestle. It's super kick, super kick, super kick, super kick, yeet, splash, dive. That's it. That's all he's got. And then it comes to the promos. And the promos are just abysmal. First of all, the what chant, yeet chant shit is annoying as hell. It always has been, even when Stone Cold did it. But at least when Stone Cold did it, it was original. That was his thing. He started it. It was a thing that people started catching on to when Stone Cold was doing the what's. And it caught on and it stuck, and it's been one of the dumbest things in wrestling history since. Annoying as all hell, ruined so many promos. But at least when Steve did it, it was unique, right? Now it's just played out, and Jey Uso relies on those. He depends on those. Every line that he says, he's got to think about the next one. So he's able to say one sentence, yeet. Then he's got to say the next sentence, yeet, while he's thinking about the next line, yeet. It's horrible. It's horrible. And then he's sitting there and he's stuttering and mumbling and stumbling through his goddamn promos. He doesn't know what he's going to say next. You know, it looked like Gunther had to actually feed him lines. I'm not making this up. Let's take another look at this here.
I'm not overlooking you. I'm fighting for their support.
That sure as hell looks like Gunther feeding Jey Uso lines while he's walking back and forth, pacing around the ring nervously. He's out of breath. Bro can't even make his entrance to the ring. He grabs the microphone. He is winded. He's blown up. I would be too. I'm out of shape, but he's the world's heavyweight champion in the WWE. Out of shape is not an option. Out of breath from an entrance is not an option. Get your fucking act together, dude. And I'm not the only one who thinks this. I watched the promo on WWE's Facebook page after to, look at the comments underneath, see what other people are talking about. I'm not making this shit up. Other people believe the same thing. Check this out. Let's pull this up here. Let's see here. Get the belt off this mid-carder. I liked that. Threw a heart on that one. That's a good one. Horrible promo. He was completely lost. Gunther looked like he was about to start laughing. Thank God Jey Uso isn't facing Cena, Punk, or Cody, because he would have gotten eaten alive. Absolutely. If he had to go up against somebody, like, look at the promo that Cena and The Rock did, where Cena's like, oh, you got to write your fucking promo on your wrist tape. If Jey Uso ever found himself in that kind of deep water, he would drown. He's lucky fucking Gunther was there to feed him his lines and keep him on track. How embarrassing. Jey Uso's mic skills always make me cringe. I become embarrassed for him. It's that bad. 100%, man. It's horrible. It's cringe is the exact word. And I do get embarrassed for Jey. He's drowning out there. He looks nervous as fuck. He's pacing back and forth, sweating, out of breath. Like, this guy the pressure's too much for him. He can't handle that main event spotlight, even though he's never the main event unless he's working with Logan Paul. Jey Uso's already read that one. Why does he always seem out of breath? Yes, he's blown up on his fucking entrance. It's embarrassing. Gunther telling this guy his lines because he forgot them. How embarrassing. Yep, somebody else noticed that too. Feels like Jey forgot his lines. Yes, I think I replied to that one. One word, 2 moves, worst champion ever. Yes, 2 moves, super kick and splash. He's got a dive too, so there's like 3 moves in there. Samoan drop, 4. I don't know. People criticize Cena for the 5 moves of doom or whatever, but Cena can talk. Cena can carry the weight of the world title. Jey Uso cannot. He must have already been drinking before the promo. That's funny. Fanboy there. Yeet took 10 minutes to come up with a promo, and the best he could do is he did it for the fans. He's struggling with sentences, so he shouldn't worry about Gunther. These are in the comments of WWE's Facebook post of this promo, so I'm not alone in this. I know I sound like a hater. I know there's Jey Uso fans out there. I know I'm losing subscriptions as I speak. But I'm not alone here, and I'm not gonna bullshit it. I'm not gonna turn a blind eye to it either. Gunther finna tap out Jey. We got a Uso fan there. Yeet boy, another one there. Another Yeet boy. The grandmother super kick. Did Jey rub hot sauce in his eyes before his promo? Out of breath, Jey Uso. That's funny. He was pacing back and forth because homie forgot his lines. LOL. Yes, 100%. That's why he was doing it. And Gunther was telling him his lines while he was doing that. We already showed you that. Maybe Gunther was just talking trash. We don't know for certain, but we pretty much know for certain, right? Come on. He's so bad on the mic. Is the microphone stuck to his chin? Yeah, I noticed that too. His problem is always with the mic. Well, he can't wrestle either, but yes, his biggest problem is talking. What happened to his mic skill? He never had any mic skill. What are you talking about? What happened to his mic skill? Why does he come off so badly against Gunther? Stop pairing them up. At least against Logan, he came off as legitimately confident. It's like he's scared of Gunther in real life. Look, I'd be scared of Gunther in real life too, man. That guy is a fucking beast. A beast. A monster of a man. Those chops will send you to another fucking universe. Only thing he can say straight is that lazy catchphrase. Yeah, that's it. He stumbled through the whole thing until the end where he got to turn to the camera and say, one word, Shut up. Gunther had to tell him his promo because this guy forgot it. LOL. Yes. Paper champion. This man don't know how to talk at a normal pace. No, it's this man, don't know how to talk, at a normal pace. I'm not a good public speaker. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Sean Bryant. That's unfortunate for you. Look, public speaking is not easy. I've been in the ring and I've cut many promos. Not a wrestler, but I was an authority figure, and then I was a good guy and a bad guy. Cut both good guy and bad guy promos in the ring. I get it. I know what that spotlight feels like when you got people staring at you. The world is watching. They want to hear what you have to say, or they don't want to hear what you have to say, and they're booing you. Regardless, I get that heat. I've been there. But I can cut a promo. I can deliver. Jey Uso can't. It's an acquired skill. Go to college. Take a public speaking class, bro. Take a public speaking class. Jay spends more time wearing a path in the mat, walking back and forth, than he does putting together a halfway believable promo. Yes. That's because he forgot his lines and he was trying to think of them. That's why he was not talking and just pacing back and forth. That's called nerves, my guy. Nerves. Can't cut a promo for nothing. He need that crowd. 4 letters, 1 word, weak. His mic's skills sound AI. No, AI could do way better than Jey Uso's doing. Way better. Strip this guy. He's horrible on the mic, man. They just go on and on here. We'll do a couple more. Jey Uso champ title, boring and boring. Okay, well, it's not quite spelled correct, but whatever. Part of the reason I stopped watching. Dude is so boring and a one-word pony. Jey Uso's promos are so weak. Gunther spends 10 minutes wrecking Jey. Jey takes 10 minutes to say 7 words. Yeah, Gunther... I was thinking about this. Is Gunther a really good promo? Is he getting better at his promos? Or is he just shining in comparison because he's standing next to Jey Uso, who can't put a fucking thought together? I know you in and out. He's so bad on the mic. This run is disgraceful. Yes. Looks like Jay's been taking much hard drugs these days. He looked stressed, drained, and forgot his lines. The weight is getting on him. They should give Jay a better promo. His mic skills are so poor. It's not give Jay a better promo. Jay doesn't know how to deliver them. And you're right about the weight, bro. That's what it is. The weight is getting to them. Seeing dude completely anxious, walking like a dummy, and speak 1 or 2 words, and the crowd saying his awful slogan. Yeah, we'll stop it there. I mean, this goes on and on and on. There's 400 comments. I can't read them all, but clearly most of them are hate, just straight up hate. And the guy's not getting better. That's the problem. Like I said, I genuinely I want to see him progress. I want to see what people see in Jey Uso. I want to not be a hater of Jey Uso. I want to watch him do a promo and go, you know what? He fucking nailed that one. Bro's coming along, but he's not coming along. He's not. This is a lost cause. It's time to take the championship off of Jey Uso and send him back to the mid-card, send him back to the shadow of his cousin Roman Reigns with his other fucking brother, Big Jim and Yeet Boy can be a tag team again and do what they do best. Maybe Jey Uso belongs fighting for the Intercontinental Championship or the United States title or whatever the fuck. The world title picture is just, it doesn't suit him. It's not it for him anymore. He is caving under the pressure of this. Every single week he's blown up. Every single week he's nervous. Every single week he's forgetting his words, or he's relying on the crowd to fucking carry him with the yeet chants, and he's relying on his catchphrases, and he's just not even that good in the ring. I mean, this is a failed project. I get the fans got behind him. I get they wanted to capitalize on that moment. Honestly, he was fucking dead before WrestleMania. He was hot when he won the Royal Rumble. I do not disagree with him winning the Royal Rumble, though I don't think I appreciated it at the time. I wanted to see Cena or Punk get that win. But okay, the fans are behind Jey Uso. Let's give him the old pushki. Let's see where he's going. Let's see what he's got. We'll see what bro's got. But by the time WrestleMania came around, he was already fucking falling. He was already losing it. The magic was slowly going away by then, and he probably should have lost at WrestleMania. Gunther should have beat his ass again because Jey Uso it wasn't going to be a thing. Of course, they wanted the big yeet moment for WrestleMania. Main Event Jey Uso couldn't even be in the main event of WrestleMania with a World Heavyweight Championship and a Royal Rumble win. He's the opening match. It's embarrassing. Please take the title off of this guy. Please end this experiment. Move him back down to a mid-card where he has less responsibility, less promo time, where he can hone his craft. And I don't even know if you can hone your craft at this point. Like I said at the beginning here, he's been around for 15 years. This isn't an up-and-comer who's still learning his craft. At some point, you got to just go, this is as good as he's going to get. And he's got to find his place in the mid-card where he belongs. He just doesn't have it. He just doesn't have it. And it's not just me. I went through all those comments. They keep going, folks. That was just some of them. Poke around. Look around. And I know there's a lot of Yeet Boy fans out there. I know this. I know I'm losing subscriptions as I talk. Fine. I've never had a problem with that. I lose them when I talk shit about Tony Khan, too. I call shit like I see it. I keep myself honest. That's all I can ever do. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to go, well, he's trying hard. He's doing all right. I mean, he's just whatever. Fans like him and stuff. So that's not me. You got to call out the bullshit when you see it. Why don't I call out some mid-card jobber? Because he's still in the mid-card where he belongs, working his way up. This guy's at the top. This guy has the belt. This guy is main eventing, kind of. That's where the criticism belongs. If a guy is in that spot, he's forced into that spot, he doesn't belong in that spot, that's where the criticism goes. And it just seems like ever since the Royal Rumble, on the road to WrestleMania, I watched this guy. I watched the fans fucking yeet all over themselves for this guy and love him. And Jey. And I just wonder, am I losing? What don't I get? I've acknowledged he's got a good look. He's got charisma. He's got a cool entrance. It's just not enough. It's a facade. It's fugazi. Are people just that dumb? They just fall for he comes out and he goes, yeet. He's so cool. I love the yeet boy. Yeet. He does the thing where he comes out and goes, yeet. It's so cool, man. He comes to the ring and Jey Uso's in your city. And everybody's like, woo, he's in our city. What am I missing? Apparently I'm not, because I read the comments and everybody else agrees. Yeet Boy, overrated, sucks at his job, needs to go back down the mid-card. But now I'm just going to keep talking in circles at this point, so I will leave it there. Would love to know your thoughts. Tell me what you see in Yeet Boy if you're a fan. What is it about this guy that gets your dick hard. I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see anything in this guy. But if I'm wrong, if you disagree, I'd love to know that. And if you do agree, well, fuck, man, back me up in the comments as well. Let me know, yeah, this guy sucks. Fuck him. But we'll leave it there. Peace, love, and pizza. I am your boy, Seth Grimes. Hit that subscribe button down below. Also, grab my book, The Gathering, A Bold Journey into the Belly of the Juggalo Underworld. It's a novel about the gathering of the Juggalos. It's on Audible, Kindle, all that shit. Link in the description below. And we'll catch you in the next video. Yeah. That video there was a real slobber knocker. Head on down to the comments, put a little barbecue sauce on the like button. And while you're there, I would subscribe so you don't miss any other videos. And leave a comment. Everybody's got a fucking comment.